Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. Hope you're all doing well. Let's jump into this energy, January 25th. We have the Hierophant, okay, with the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, what does this mean? Well, the Hierophant, this is an energy about really dealing with rigid systems, okay? So some of you may be in a situation where you are dealing with a boss figure, somebody who maybe, or a dominating father type figure. Some of you might be dealing with some sort of court systems. This is dealing with, institutions, maybe some school sort of system. Okay, it's, just rigid systems that you may be dealing with. Okay, these could be, it's going to be different for all of you, but maybe you are in a situation where you're dealing with, the courts, or a a bank situation. Maybe you're trying to get loans or dealing with something like that. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, this is like a bit of, these systems or whatever it is that is challenging that that you're dealing with here might be feeling a little bit stifling and putting, a little damper on your passion to begin a new adventure or a new project, okay? And it's delaying that, and maybe, having to deal with the systems here, maybe having to deal with a court or organizations or a school or a boss or some type of structure, organized structure that, could even also be dealing with the churches. But it's kind of, it's putting it's putting some pressure on you. It's kind of making you feel a little bit depleted of this passion and excitement for a new adventure, a new project that you want to start. So there may be some delays here because you have to deal with the system. You have to deal with the, whatever it is, with the courts, with the filling out of papers, with any kind of organized system that sometimes is just difficult for people to have to deal with. Maybe taking some more time than you would like. You might have to adjust things that you're not really happy about. It's having to really just deal with these, dealing with these systems. Okay, and we're getting into tax season. Maybe some of you are dealing with that sort of stuff and having to, put the brakes on a project or a new project because you might be having to, deal with your paperwork, getting all your stuff together for your accountant or for the IRS, or others of you might be trying to start a business or start a new project, and you have to deal with the legal stuff and with the system, and it's not usually fun. It could feel sometimes a little stifling or overbearing, but this is definitely the energy we're dealing with. Some of you, there goes the siren. Be careful out there if you are, driving. This could sometimes represent the courts, so you don't want to get pulled over. Um, things like that. Make sure your vehicle is running right and that you're not speeding, because this is an energy of just dealing with those systems that kind of feel like they kind of keep us down sometimes and are stifling. Some of you might be dealing with a boss figure or an overbearing father type of figure who may be, preventing you from starting a new project, or going off and doing something that you're passionate about. Okay, because you have to deal with this sort of type of energy. Someone who wants to maybe be controlling and has their rules, and you have to obey those rules. Okay, so that is the energy we are all feeling today. Having to maybe come up against the law or the rules of the system or the corporations. Okay, there's a challenge here with the Lovers and the Tower. Okay, so some of you may be having a difficult decision that you have to make. Okay, and there's probably been some sort of with the tower and this being a challenge, there's probably been some sort of big change or a sudden type of shocking situation that has shooken things up. Okay, and maybe it is because of some sort of structure or institution or person that maybe you have to deal with now, and it might have been a bit of a shock. Okay, and for some of you, there may be this may have to do, the Hierophant sometimes it can be a, a marriage or a divorce. Okay, some of you might be going through a divorce, or some of you might be trying to get married and start a new adventure, and that may be presenting a challenge right now because you might be dealing with the systems, and um, because of the pandemic, maybe things are becoming uh, delayed, getting your certificates or license or whatever it is that you need to have your ceremonies. If you're trying to get divorced, there may be some delays there, but there's definitely a challenge here with a big change, something that you weren't expecting, something that may be causing you to have to make a big choice and make a decision. With this Lovers card, this could have to do with trying to partner up with somebody, for sure, a romantic partner or maybe even a business. But there's definitely a challenge there because something has been revealed, perhaps, and maybe something quite suddenly has come to the surface that has created an imbalance, and maybe for you to make some sort of decision, maybe creating a challenge for you to come together with someone, in partnership. Okay, there may be a delay there, or a hard time really getting together with somebody, either in a romantic or business sense, or this could be even with yourself. There might be something that has been shocking and revealed to you, something within yourself that you may be having to deal with and having a hard time really um, fully in fully becoming whole again. Okay, you may be having a hard time with parts of yourself, and maybe having a hard time and really feeling like you could come together and fully love yourself. Okay, because with the Lovers, it doesn't always have to be, it could be a divine partner, it doesn't have to be um, a partnership with somebody else, though. This could be just simply with yourself and trying to fully love all parts of yourself. But the Lovers also indicates having to make some sort of choice. You might have a decision between two people or two projects that you really care about, or to relationships. But there's definitely a challenge right now trying to overcome some sort of tower moment, overcome something that was shocking that maybe you weren't expecting and has really shooken things up, and you're trying to really figure out which way to go. And there may be a big choice because the Lovers comes up again in the outcome. Okay, and the Priestess, or the Queen of Discs. So you're going to be going after something that's going to be stable. All right, and if you have to make a choice between two jobs or two people or two situations, you're going to go after what seems like will be secure in the long run. Okay, you're looking for long-term security, building up your finances and building up um, your foundations in the home or in your career, being able to really take care of yourself. Okay, and put down roots. So there's definitely a choice here, I think, for some of you. And some of you, like I said, might have had some shocking revelations, some big change that has happened. You might have even all of a sudden, you might have met somebody, all of a sudden fallen in love, and are trying to, figure out how to recover from that and how to move forward. Sometimes, love can take us by surprise. But others of you, you might be trying to make a decision on going after and going in a direction that's going to bring in success, abundance, and help you achieve long-term success and stability in your foundations, in your home, in your money, and in your the way that you take care of yourself and in your life. So definitely some big changes happening for some of you, and having to slow down. Some of you are really trying to start a new adventure, I feel, and maybe some of you are trying to get out of an old relationship to maybe start this new relationship, or project, or job, or whatever it is for you. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but definitely some rigid systems, and having to really deal with that, and maybe slow down um, from starting your new adventure. But there's definitely, I feel, some changes that are happening, and maybe a decision and a choice that you might have to lead to your stability and some success and abundance. Let's see what the unicorns have to say today. Any advice today, unicorns? Advice to you today. Ha. Okay. Brothers and sisters. To get along with others, see love and the best within them. Okay, so yes, with the lovers here, it came up twice. So some of you might be dealing with, maybe you are dealing with a relative, a brother, a sister, or cousin, or somebody close to you, that, maybe something has happened that has shooken things up, and you might have to really take the time to really see people with love, because there could be, there, especially with this Hierophant card, there could be someone who maybe is trying to put a damper on your plans, on your new adventure that you want to go off on. Okay, and with these lovers coming up twice, there may be a choice, and there may, like I said, there may be a couple of people that you're involved with that may be trying to tell you what to do, some of you, and you might have to make a choice. But whatever the situation, just try to see the love. If people are being difficult, I know it's hard not to fight back, but don't let anyone take advantage of you, of course. But just try to see the good in people. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you heard a message you needed to hear, some interesting energy. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves, and trying to make a loving choice. Whatever choices you have to make it be a loving one. All right, I'll see you all soon. Love and light.